Hi, everybody. Ian Bremmer here around your world in 180 seconds. I have your questions on my phone lined up, and we're ready to go. Number one, will the House pass the Senate-approved aid package for Ukraine and Israel? Well, certainly not if the Freedom Caucus and the Speaker of the House have anything to say about it. So, I mean, as of today, what the Senate has passed, with a lot of Republicans on board, looks dead in the House. But of course, the ability to jam the House and force them to accept something, or there's no government funding, that is a game of chicken that we've seen before, and the Senate may well continue to be ready to play. So it is not dead yet, but aid is looking challenging. And let's be clear, irrespective of what happens for 2024, it's going to be very hard to get any more aid for the Ukrainians going forward, and everybody is deeply aware of that reality. How likely will Israel proceed with a ground invasion of Rafah in Gaza? Well, keep in mind, this is right on the border with Egypt. The Egyptians have said that this will blow up their peace agreement with Israel if they decide to go into that space full on with a ground invasion. There's already been some incursions, including one that freed 2 hostages held by Hamas. So clearly that has huge support from the Israeli population as a whole. The Biden administration has publicly said that they don't want to see a ground invasion, especially because there are no circumstances, at least not set up yet, that the Palestinians, who continue to be forced to move and move and move, will be safe in this environment. I think that we are very close to a temporary ceasefire and more hostages being released. So part of this is pressure from Israel to get that done. If you made me bet right now, I'd say we actually see the deal first, but that is not going to end eventual hostilities from ticking back up between the Israelis and Hamas in Gaza. Okay, and then finally, what are the wider implications for the Indonesia presidential election? More state influence over key industries in the economy, probably a little bit more willingness to blow out the budget from a fiscal perspective, but the likely winner, Prabowo, his vice presidential running mate, is the son of Jokowi, the president of Indonesia. And that implies, first, geopolitically, very similar orientation, to have balanced relations between China economically, but the U.S. Strategically. I don't see that changing at all. There is still a big question about whether they're going to move the capital. This has been a massive effort with a lot of money that is at play, and it's not clear that Prabowo is as convinced that that needs to be the legacy as Jokowi has been. That'll be worth watching very carefully when he becomes president, for those that care. I do. Hope you do too. That's it for me, and I'll talk to y'all real soon.